Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of my Kingdom Hearts 3 Proud Mode Level 1 playthrough. Let's get started.
Hey, Sora, I got a yippee! More world! Doing great, Sora! Great job! Hey, Sora, I got a tip for you!
Now we're off to the next world. I started off by going the wrong way, but was able to get back on course easily. Last video, I talked about ways to speed boost. By using those circular things, you'll be able to get a free boost. If you notice to the right, you'll see little dots. If you get close to it and take a picture of it, it'll give you a new gummy ship. This one is the Moogle gummy ship. It's pretty fast, but it lacks in firepower. So I don't get it. However, I will get a much faster gummy ship later on. Another thing I talked about in the last video was getting EXP because I would be fighting bosses. This is one of them, Astro Warrior. The basic goal here is when he starts shooting at you, roll to the left and right. The same goes when he shoots his fist. That's just basically what you need to do with all of his attacks. When I get close to beating him, I just take the risk of getting hit because normally he doesn't really do a lot of damage. But that's basically the whole fight. Now, we have Toy Troopers, Shadows, and Gold Beats. They're not too hard to deal with. Just basically use your Keyblade form changes to take them out. If you're playing with regular Keyblades, the best one to use is Hero's Origin, as the finisher can take out a bunch of them at once. Also, you should be able to get Mad Teacups.
Let's head over to the toy store.
Let's see.
If you've gotten all the emblems up to this point, you'll get the Thundara trinket. It's a real good armor to put on Sora. I also use the defense and AP boosts. Plus, I equipped that ability last charge I talked about back in Olympus. I didn't have enough to equip aerial recovery, but if you have enough AP, equip that as it's a very good ability. When you get hit by an enemy, you can recover from that attack. Here are the recipes I was talking about from the last video. When you use recipes in the cuisine menu, it gives the party stat boosts for a certain amount of time. I buy a few recipes for a fight coming up soon. I forgot to mention this in Twilight Town, but I also bought 6 tents for later on. They are really useful if you're not near a save point.
Well, don't you find the next one?
Nice. Let's see.
Nice picture, Sora.
Using Blizzard is a great way to get some more speed, as you'll see a few times in the playthrough.
Nice picture, Sora.
Now we have the Gigas. There are 3 different types: Power, Speed, and Gunners. The one that Sora starts in has good shooting and speed. Exploders is a good finisher. When you use it, move left and right to get some good damage in.
Here we go.
The red Giga has okay speed but good damage. The finisher tackle does a lot of damage.
Let's see.
And finally, the purple Giga. It's slow in speed but has the best firepower. The finisher, Cannons, is the best in damage. Also, using the fists with the attack button is another good way to do damage, and be sure to use your speed boost to catch up to the other Gigas. But be careful, as it can run out fast. Try out all 3 Gigas to see which one you like the best. Now the game wants you to use the giant gumball machine to get up to the red level, but there's a faster way.
Let's see. Got it.
You can actually use the Giga to get up there and also grab this chest with a fire cufflink in it. Then get back into the Giga and head over to the next area. Now it's time for the Gigas Dragon. At the start of the fight, head over to the left to find 2 Gigas. These guys love to shoot lasers. Just try to hide behind something, but go further than what I did. Then, use your punch, tackle, and speed to take them out and dodge their attacks. If this Giga gets destroyed, then go over and grab the other one. This area has a lot of good items here. We start off by getting an ether.
Yes, I win!
A strength boost from the Punch-Out game. And a soldier's earring by Keyblade, air sliding from the vent area.
My shield's ready!
Go get him! Let's see.
This is another area where you can use Blizzard to move faster. If you do this the way I do, you can make it to the next area before the blades start spinning. If you don't make it in time, just stay on the Blizzard rail until the blades stop spinning. As you saw, I unlocked the bistro. Instead of going all the way back to Twilight Town to talk to Little Chef, you can go to the bistro through the menu, as you'll see later on.
Hurry, Sora!
Let's see. Yes! Is this it?
Now's our chance!
This is the one.
Now this is where I use the recipes. It gives me a strength, defense, max HP, and Max MP Boost. You can also save this if you plan to use it again later. I also used the Strength Boost and put an extra potion on Sora.
Huh. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Huh.
Now for Angelic Amber. At the start of the fight, dodge roll backwards and be ready to guard. Then get a couple of hits in and air slide away. Now head back to the area that we started in, wait for her to come up to you, and guard her. Doing this is a little time consuming, but it's the safest way because of all the Heartless in the area. After the guard, you'll be able to get a few attacks in. There's a couple of moves she can do. She'll either trample, which she drops directly overhead from Sora and slams into the ground feet first, generating a shockwave on the ground. A body blow, which after somersaulting she flies towards Sora while spinning like a drill. A spin, which spins and emits light in the immediate area. When she lowers her head and a black light comes out, all can be guarded or air slide away. If any Heartless come up, just use your shock lock on them. If you decide to fight below, you can fire spam her, use shock locks, refocusers, ethers, the 2 elixirs, Meow Wow, and Blaster Blaze. There is also a glitch you can learn where you go out of bounds, grab a Giga, and go back to the window and start shooting her. It's tricky to pull off though, but it's up to you on how you want to handle the fight. And remember, using the hero's origin with the guard helps a lot too. Before the next fight, there's a few things we can do.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. 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 Huh. Yeah. 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 Whoa. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Yeah.
There's a chest with a petite ribbon in it, a Mickey emblem, ingredients, and a Giga. Back in the day, there was a way to bring the Giga into the next fight, which made it much faster. But for some reason, it's not working anymore. It either got patched, or I was doing it wrong.
Let's see. Nice!
Nice picture, Sora.
Now we have the UFO fight. What makes this fight annoying is that the UFO likes to fly around a lot, and you have to chase him down. When attacking him, he likes to do a shockwave attack. Guard or air slide away and go back to attacking him. The best thing you can do is to build up a form change. If you're using default Keyblades, the best one to use is, you guessed it, Hero's Origin. But before using the guard or the finisher, get the UFO's health down until Gigas show up and focus on one of them. They will do a lot of damage to you, so watch your health. You can equip potions to the team if you feel unsafe. Just like the last fight, use everything you have. Shock locks, fire spams, the Hero's Origins guard and finisher, Meow Wow, Rocket Ruckus, and Splash Run. Before the Gigas show up, you can also focus on the Heartless for form changes. Once the Giga is down, hop in it and start shooting at the UFO.
Almost there. You think there's a
At
way
that
to
point,
get
it
some
shouldn't take
more?
much to beat him. If you decide to get the treasure here, get it now, because there will be Heartless and Gigas later on.
Yeah. 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 Huh. Huh. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Huh. 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 Whoa. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. 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 Whoa. Huh. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of using a Giga to get to the blue floor, the game now allows us to air step up there.
Yeah. Huh. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, it's time for the Giga minigame fight. At the start, hop into a Giga. The other Gigas will start spawning in. I like to go over to them and start shooting the floor. Once it breaks, the Gigas will drop below and the floor will light up purple, taking them out. Then, I'll fly over to the next spawn. There are these domes around the area. When you shoot them, it will take out everything surrounding it.
Not done yet.
Keep doing that until red and white Gigas show up. I believe there are like 5 of them. You'll have to take them all out. There's also a small white Giga with a lot of HP. You don't need to focus on him. Keep shooting while using the floors and domes to help you out. If your Giga gets destroyed, there are others around that you can use. So keep an eye out for those. When all the white Gigas are destroyed, the Giga Boss will show up. Once again, use the floor and the domes while shooting at him. And try to keep your distance, as he can do a lot of damage. Also, don't forget your exploders as well. After the fight, you are rewarded with an accessory slot and a new summon, Pixel Heartbinder, also known as Wreck-It Ralph. It's a very useful summon, as you'll see later on. Now we have to make our way back to where we fought the UFO.
Fellas. Sora, look!
There will now be an open window.
That must be the window Sarge mentioned.
I'm not 100% sure about this, but it seems like every time I take the same path, the Heartless won't spawn. I'll have to test that out. Once you're up to the window, drop down and you'll have about a second to air step to the Giga. It does take practice. Once you're inside the Giga, you don't have to move these blocks if you don't want to. Just speed boost backwards to start the Giga's fight. Just basically do the same thing that you did with the previous fights. After the fight is over, use the reaction command to move the blocks. It's the first step to creating the path to the next area. There are 2 more sets of blocks to move.
Hey, there's some over there.
After you make your way to the next set of blocks, Heartless will spawn in. They'll be on 3 different floors. You'll have to take them all out before you can move the blocks. Take them all out on the first floor, then move to the second floor. If you want, you can jump out of your Giga and go straight into Meow Wow. It'll do damage to these Heartless and the ones below. Then jump back into the Giga and take out the rest. Or you can grab that fluorite before jumping back in. Once you've taken these guys out, go to the floor below and take out the rest of the Heartless. Once it's all cleared, move up to the top floor and move the blocks. Instead of going all the way around to the last set of blocks, you can hop out of the Giga and drop down. Air slide a few times, lock onto the Giga up ahead, and air step to it. Before getting in, you can get a Buster Ring. Once in, shoot the blocks and move forward to start the last Heartless fight. Start the fight off by using your cannons. Then shoot at the enemies until cannon pops back up. Keep doing that until the fight ends. Word of advice: don't get out of your Giga, because if you do, you'll lose it. I got out to use Mad Teacups. Once I was done, it was gone. I had to finish the rest of the Heartless by hand and had to go all the way back to the second fight to get another one. Once you've moved the last set of blocks, the new path will be open. Glide up with the Giga and stop. Wait for the boost to fully recharge and glide all the way up until it runs out. Jump out and run all the way up and to the right to the next area. I upgrade the Ever After and Oathkeeper Keyblades. Now it's time for the final fight of this world, King of Toys. To me, this isn't a bad fight at all. There are 3 ways to start this fight. The first is to use the Ever After Shock Lock. In speedruns, after getting Wreck-It Ralph, they will go to Kingdom of Corona to get the Ever After Keyblade. The second way is if he charges at you, guard him. And the third way is if he starts spinning around while shooting out rockets, jump up into the air slide. Swing your Keyblade, and keep doing that until he stops. If you're still airborne, you should be able to get over to him easily. Now I start working on the hero's origin Keyblade. Also, a good way to get back up to him at any time is to jump in the air, swing your Keyblade, air slide backwards, swing your Keyblade, and keep repeating. This is useful for later. Anytime he shoots out rockets while you're attacking him, air slide backwards or guard. I got lucky and got Goofy's Bombardier. Also, while you're attacking, he'll send out a shockwave. Just air slide away or guard. The crappy part about this fight is there are times where he'll go out of bounds. You just have to try your best to guard or dodge. Again, I got a little lucky and got Rocket Ruckus.
Now! Rocket away!
Heal! Yeah! 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 Huh. Yeah! Huh. Yeah! Huh. Yeah! 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 Huh. Huh. Yeah! 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 So long!
After some time, the sky will get dark, and he'll hang out in midair. There are floating blocks you can use to get up to him, but the fastest way to get to him is to use the jump up, swing your Keyblade, air slide backwards, Keyblade swing. Just keep attacking and guarding rockets. At any time, you can lock onto a block at the top and air step up there, fall down, use the attack button on him, and he'll fall to the ground, stunned for a short time.
Go get him! Yeah! There! It's over!
Now it's time for Kingdom of Corona. At the start of the world, you'll be thrown into a fight with a new enemy called puffballs. There's not much to them. Just use what you can to take them down. When you beat the fight, you'll be rewarded with Arrow, which is very useful in this world. With the new accessory slot, I equipped the soldier's earring and the buster ring to help increase my strength, and I was finally able to equip aerial recovery. Like I said, Arrow is very useful in this world, so make sure to equip it to one of your shortcuts.
Flynn, where are you? Flynn?
Before moving forward, there are a few items we can get back at the tower. A Mickey emblem and a chest with a mask rosette.
Wait! I thought we were going to see the lanterns.
Let's see. Yes!
I'll help you find the next one.
There are some ingredients around the water area, but I couldn't find them.
Oh my gosh! Look! The flowers are growing on top of the water. Maybe this isn't such a good idea after all.
In this fight, we are now introduced to the Chief Puffs. This is our first use of Arrow. At the start, use Arrow on the Chief Puff. It starts off with an armor around it, and Arrow will knock it out instantly. The Chief Puff is a tricky enemy that attacks with a variety of abilities. It can unleash a pollen attack that makes Sora sneeze, perform a spinning attack, or summon smaller puffball enemies from its head.
Go get him! It's over!
When it forms a tower by jumping on its puffball minions, its HP is replaced by an armor bar, and it can launch a relentless needle attack that hits Sora multiple times. So, make sure to use arrow on those guys, and it should be an easy fight. I was trying to get double form so I can take it into the next fight. But since we're here, we might as well talk about the Parasol Beauties. Parasol Beauties prefer to keep their distance, attacking from long range in spread out groups. From afar, they can fire bullets or lasers from their parasols, so you'll need to close the gap to stop them. Up close, they'll use a spinning attack. They have a decent amount of health, so stay alert for other attacks while you focus on taking one down. While exploring, Rapunzel will want you to do a few things. Some are required, and some aren't. But if you decide to do all of the events, you'll get a new accessory as a reward. This is one of the ones that are required. All you need to do is use arrow on the white plants.
I want to see what's at the top of that hill.
These two next events aren't required. Once you get up the hill, you'll be thrown into a Heartless fight. After the fight, follow the path to where the rabbits are to find a chest with a bronze amulet in it.
Where do you think the rabbits went? I never imagined the forest would be so big. Whoa! Look at all this water. Oh, it's so refreshing.
Once in the water, just use the reaction command to splash water onto Rapunzel. Another new enemy of the game are the Reapers. Reapers use powerful scythe and petal attacks. They can also land and transform into a flower, advancing on Sora and attacking. In this flower form, they can only be damaged by fire spells. When they attack in groups, they can perform a special team attack, a larger version of their standard petal attack. My best strat for this fight is to air step to them and attack. If no damage is being done, I'll air slide away and air step to another one until I can start landing hits.
don't like what that guy said.
Yeah, we better find Rapunzel before he does.
At this point, you should have high jump. I always forget to equip it, so I had to go a little backwards to despawn the Heartless to get into my menu. It's also important to have in this world. The woods may look confusing, and sometimes they are if you aren't paying attention, but it's not. Stick to the far left until you see a swamp. There's ingredients and a chest containing a shadow anklet. Then start going straight until you find a chest with a potion in it. After that, keep going to the right and you'll find a Mickey emblem.
I bet you there's a lucky emblem here. Well, I'll help you
Just
find
follow the
next
path and it'll lead you out of the woods.
Rapunzel, please be all right. They can climb walls?
Yeah, it's way more cheerful out here.
Uh-huh. Now where's Rapunzel?
In this chest, we have another item that will help upgrade Keyblades, Damascus.
Whoa, this place is beautiful.
It's so pretty.
I can stay here forever.
This is what I was talking about earlier, arrow being very useful. When you get near this wall, use arrow and jump into it. Sora will then get a boost and be able to reach the ledge. I went back down and grabbed this arrow cufflink because I have an idea for it for much later on. You can get up here with just high jump. Use arrow one more time to get up to this ledge. Before going forward, we can go back and get a few things. A Damascus, Mickey emblem, and a mithril stone.
Let's see.
on! Let's swing across and look for a path. Woo!
We have the Power Wilds again, but this time there is a small like tower in the middle with a Power Wild on it. If it starts moving, keep dodge rolling or get some distance and guard until it stops moving. Then, focus on the Power Wilds.
It's over. Yeah. There.
You should be able to get Splash Run also. You can also focus on any Power Wilds on the tower as well. When the battle ends, the tower will transform into a Heartless horse. The Heartless horse is a mid-boss that looks like a dark, armored horse with glowing eyes. It attacks by charging forward in quick rushes, stomping the ground to create shockwaves, and swinging its head to strike Sora. It can also leap into the air for a heavy slam attack. Guarding or dodging at the right time leaves it open for counterattacks.
It's over. Take this. Back at ya.
He also has 3 phases. Every time you defeat him, one of his pieces will vanish. When he pops his head out, you can guard when he rushes you, use a shock block, or go into Wreck-It Ralph. As a reward, you'll get Super Jump. Make sure to equip it. This is the last thing that Rapunzel wants you to do, and it is required. The goal is to get the birds over to her without scaring them off.
I must have startled them.
The best way to do it is as soon as you get close to the birds, slightly hold up on the analog stick to where Sora is walking and press triangle. Then slowly make your way back over to where Rapunzel
You
is.
scared them.
As you saw, it's easy to mess up. They'll just go over to the other tree, and you'll have to do it
So I
again.
don't frighten them.
Gentle, Sora.
Nice and
You can slide down the slope if you want to, but I like to air step. It does make it a little faster. Once you reach the bottom, you will be rewarded for all the stuff you helped Rapunzel do. If you've done everything, you get 4 AP boosts and a forest class. If you've done a few things, you'll just get AP boosts. Before we check out the town, there's a few things we can grab. A Mickey emblem, another AP boost, and some ingredients.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around here. Well, I'm starting to get hungry.
Hope we find some ingredients around here.
Once we're back in the town, there's a lot of things to get.
Is that a plaza up at the end of the street? We've got it.
At the shop, I buy some potions and recipes for the upcoming fights. I sell the defense belt, shield belt, fire bangle, shadow anklet, abyss chain, ability ring plus, ability ring, and magic ring.
There's a mailbox in Twilight Town.
Let's send this off next time.
This town has a lot of ingredients. 5 Mickey emblems, an ether chest, a chest with the sea bass and papillate plus recipe, a chest with a high potion, and a chest with a rune ring.
think they're having a festival.
Let's see. Yeah. Hope we find some ingredients around here. Yeah.
This might be a good spot to find some ingredients.
Hope we find some ingredients around here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Good picture.
Yeah. It's over. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Nice moves.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Nice picture, Sora.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hey, Sora! I want your emblem.
Now it's time for Dancing with the Townsfolk. This minigame is pretty easy. I'm not sure what the buttons are for other systems, but on PS4 and PS5, when you see a red circle, hit circle. When blue circles pop up while dancing with someone, it's square. Green circles are X. At the top left, you'll notice a bar. Each time you hit those correct buttons, the bar will fill, and a reaction command will pop up when you go near certain objects, like the barrels. When the bar fills to a certain point, you'll get the reaction command, Sun Wheel. You'll then be taken to the center of the plaza, and you'll have to hit the correct colors, red being circle, and green being X.
Keep dancing!
Once you've hit enough colors, finish will come up. Then just repeat everything from before.
Hey,
This is so fun! Keep dancing!
You got it!
Keep dancing!
You got it!
This is so fun!
To the boats!
We have to fight more Reapers again, but this time there are Dusks as well. Same strat as before. This fight isn't required, but I do fight them to get a form change for the next fight.
See ya. Enough already. Get out of our way. See ya. Try this. Yeah, yeah. Huh, huh, yeah, yeah. Huh, yeah, huh, 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 yeah, yeah. Huh, huh, yeah, yeah. Huh, yeah. Huh, huh, yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah. Huh, huh, huh,
Is it just me, or are the Heartless multiplying?
yeah.
That can't be good. Hurry!
Yeah. Huh, yeah. Huh, 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 yeah. Huh, huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Huh,
We're almost there.
yeah, yeah. Huh, yeah. Huh, yeah. Huh, huh, yeah. Huh, huh.
Just use the same strats with the Chief Puffs as before.
Back off! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So long. I know what to do. Yeah. Yeah. There. Right.
The tower.
Yeah. I know. I'm going. Ha!
For the final fight of the world, we have Grim Guardian Ness. When the fight starts, I go straight into Wreck-It Ralph. I'll build one block, jump down, then keep building the blocks until I run out. At that point, it'll slam its head into the ground. That's when I go into the finisher. Ralph has RNG for how much damage he can do. He can do good damage to massive damage. It does also depend on your magic stats. After Ralph, just keep attacking it until a bright flash emits from its eyes, distracting you while it climbs the tower. Numerous walls will emerge from the ground, and Sora has to go through each one while trying to find an opening. But there's an easier way. Super jump from the wall like I did, air slide, swing your Keyblade, and air slide again. Keep doing that until you reach the tower. Run up and keep attacking it while air sliding away to avoid being hit until it drops down. Follow after him and use the attack button to do some more damage. Here are some of its attacks it can do to you. Dark Bird spawns several birds from its mouth and sends them at the targets. Charge spins like a drill and charges at opponents 1 to 3 times. Scratches with its left and right hands simultaneously. Slams its head into the ground and scatters pollen, causing the team to sneeze. Air slide, dodge, or guard all of these attacks. With the birds, just keep your distance, then guard as soon as they get close. Also, it'll release white plants all around, and if they grab you, you'll be stuck for a short time. If that happens, go into Ralph again. Build the same blocks, and it should do pollen again. But Grim will take its time doing it. I summoned Ralph as soon as it did it, so Grim wasn't going to do it again. If Grim does the light thing again, then just repeat as before.
Hey guys, Sora here. Thanks for watching Madison's playthrough of my game, Kingdom Hearts 3. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of mine and Madison's adventures. See you in the next video.